Hi guys, JT here, and today I'm bringing you some information on the Humble Bundle Awesome Indies from Humble Games Bundle of September 2023. To help you answer the question, should you buy it? By using the link provided in the description below, not only will you gain access to this bundle, but you'll also have the opportunity to support this channel. Your support would mean the world to me, and I genuinely appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into this. At number 1 we have Moonscars, a game that excels in world design and combat, presenting a 2D non-linear experience in a mysterious, dark fantasy setting. You assume the role of Grey Irma, a clay construct created by the sculpture, awakening an enigmatic world filled with cryptic NPCs and clay-born imitations of humans. The game's art direction, dominated by red and black tones, complements its cryptic narrative. Well-designed shortcuts enhance exploration in sprawling non-linear levels. Moonscars seamlessly integrates various mechanics, including combat with swift sword attacks, charge swings, and special attacks to murder your enemies with. Amulets and bone dust, the primary resource, enhance your abilities. A roguelike element, Spite, offers passive bonuses tied to Spite levels, while death may trigger moon hunger, raising enemy difficulty. The Iker bar, built through attacks, fuels witchery spells, providing diverse playstyles. Boss battle demands strategy and adaptability, accompanied by enemy variety and the engaging Spite bonus feature. Moonscars does have some limitations, including occasional visibility issues due to its dark color palette and moments of visual indistinctiveness. Some sections increase difficulty by overwhelming players with numerous enemies. Boss quality varies, with some requiring strategy and others feeling luck-based or frustrating. The parry system's tight timing might challenge some players, and performance issues like frame drops in crowded battles occur sporadically. In summary, Moonscars offers a compelling experience, blending original artistry with engaging gameplay. Despite minor flaws, it showcases indie developers' willingness to take risks and their profound understanding of captivating game design. Moonscars shines as a standout title in a Metroidvania genre, worthy of exploration. At number 2 we have The Wild at Heart, a delightful hand-drawn puzzle adventure game reminiscent of Pikmin, Stranger Things, and Luigi's Mansion. This game offers a charming and captivating experience. In this 15 to 20 hour journey, you follow Wake, a resourceful 12-year-old boy, as he embarks on a top-secret adventure with his friend Kirby. The game unfolds in the deep woods, where you encounter Grey Coat, a member of the Green Shields, tasked with protecting the Spritelings and stopping the menacing Never. You're chosen to help restore order to the deep woods by finding fellow Green Shields and collecting artifacts. Your companions, the Spritelings, play a crucial role in solving puzzles and overcoming obstacles. Each type of Spriteling serves a unique function, making teamwork essential. Wake and Kirby also contribute their skills to progress through the forest and tackle challenges. The game's seamless control-based gameplay ensures you can easily manage various tasks simultaneously. Exploration is dynamic and rarely leads to standstills, with each day being productive and rewarding. The puzzles encourage problem solving and strategic thinking, making it an engaging experience for puzzle enthusiasts. While the game offers excellent progression, it occasionally lacks clarity in dispensing information, which can be mildly frustrating at first. Nevertheless, The Wild at Heart delivers soothing music, captivating visuals, addictive gameplay, and a charming narrative set in the whimsical deep woods. It's a highly recommendable title, perfect for those seeking relaxation and enjoyment in problem-solving games. With a controller in hand and around 20 hours to spare, you will be enchanted by the enchanting world of The Wild at Heart. At number 3 we have Dodgeball Academia, a charming sports RPG with a lively Saturday morning cartoon vibe, offering an enjoyable 10-hour story despite its limited depth. As Otto, a new student at Dodgeball Academia, you embark on a tale centered around a prestigious knockout tournament, embracing humor and episodic antiques reminiscent of cartoons. In this game, you control a team of 6 characters, each with a unique playstyle and a special ultimate move. Matches adhere to real-world dodgeball rules, emphasizing HP depletion for eliminations. While matches are usually 3-on-3, the story introduces variations. Direct control of one character, while others follow, promotes teamwork. Dodgeball Academia eases you into its mechanics, maintaining a fast-paced rhythm with short, enjoyable matches. However, gameplay can feel repetitive due to limited strategic variety. Challenges introduce diversity, but may frustrate initially. The game compensates with special balls, opponent abilities, and court hazards, though these can occasionally seem gimmicky. distinctive rolling mechanics for movement and a unique touch, although navigation may prove challenging. Side quests contribute extra battles and challenges for variety. Character customization is limited to equipment slots, offering bonuses such as healing or stat boosts. The game's colorful visuals aligns with its cartoon theme, while audio, albeit repetitive, complements the experience. Dodgeball Academia successfully captures the essence of a fun cartoon series, offering an entertaining adventure despite its depth constraints. The potential for expansion in future iterations holds promise. And number 4 we have Unsighted, an action-adventure Metroidvania. You play as Alma, an automaton awakened to a war-torn world after a war against humans who have gone extinct. Your friends are turning into mindless killing machines when anima, the resource that gives the automaton sentience, begins to run out, thanks to a crash meteor. You need to save the city, your friends, and yourself before you succumb to the madness and become a bloodthirsty Unsighted. You do this by recovering 5 shards of the meteor scattered around the city. The story is very effective in giving you a sense of urgency as you fight against time. The world is full of nightmarish abominations and puzzle-based exploration. You collect and use items to extend the lifespans of your friends, but you also need it for yourself. There's also a day counter showing you how long it'll be before you and your friends turn into the Unsighted, which amps up the stress. Each shard is protected by a powerful former friend who has turned into an Unsighted. You can't save them all and you are forced to pick and choose, and this will affect your ending. Combat is very fast-paced and highly satisfying to master. You'll need to learn how to parry your enemies and stun them to set them up for a counterattack. Unsighted is a very well-crafted adventure with an engaging story, fluid and fast combat, and a beautiful world to explore, albeit with a literal time limit. And number 5 we have Archvale, a game that delivers a captivating blend of bullet hell action and charming RPG adventure, earning its place alongside the titans that influenced it. While hesitant to draw direct comparisons to The Legend of Zelda, it's clear that Archvale builds upon its own unique foundation. The game challenges you with a bullet hell experience, requiring agile navigation through relentless waves of attacks, while returning fire to progress. Weapon diversity plays a significant role, offering a range of melee, magic, and ranged options, each of its own distinct feel and effectiveness. Battle demands a finely tuned sense of rhythm and strategy, rather than mindless dodging, as you have a limited number of dashes. The result is exhilarating combat reminiscent of scenes from The Matrix. Archvale shines brightest in its boss fights, offering challenging encounters that test your reflexes and timing. These battles evoke the same thrill as iconic encounters in games like Dark Souls and Hollow Knight, providing a sense of accomplishment that few games achieve. Beyond the intense bullet hell gameplay, Archvale boasts a charming RPG aspect with cozy villages and diverse biomes. The game's captivating world and ever-changing soundtrack capture the magic of classic adventures. Exploration becomes a central theme, with the open world inviting you to venture in all directions, though it doesn't offer clear guidance on where to go next. However, this lack of signposting adds to the game's appeal, encouraging trial and error and making every discovery feel rewarding. Archvale succeeds in merging bullet hell intensity with RPG enchantment, providing a thrilling and immersive experience that's a must-play for fans of both genres. And number 6 we have Flynn, Son of Crimson, a game that combines classic pixel art style with captivating gameplay elements. As Flynn, a demigod, and your loyal companion Dex, you navigate through diverse areas and biomes filled with puzzles, challenges, and collectibles, all topped with thematic boss battles. While often categorized as an action-adventure game, Flynn, Son of Crimson offers much more. Its overworld resembles the design of Super Mario World, featuring scrolling screens, secret exits, multiple paths, collectibles, and enemies. While enemy variety is somewhat limited, each area introduces reskinned versions of goblins, providing continuity with some minor differences. However, larger enemies and unique boss encounters add depth and excitement to the gameplay. The game's pixel art style shines, with clever use of foreground and background elements, enhancing the overall design. Levels like Ice and Water are particularly well crafted, avoiding common pitfalls associated with these types of levels in other games. Flynn, Son of Crimson, introduces an array of unlockable weapons and abilities, encouraging exploration and backtracking to solve puzzles and access hidden areas. The wide selection of weapons, such as swords, axes, and knuckles, each of situational advantages, keeps combat engaging. Magic spells like fire, ice, and electricity provide utility and add depth to your adventure. One of the game's highlights is its exceptional progression system, motivating you to revisit previous levels. Its combination of engaging visuals, retro-inspired gameplay, fair difficulty, and fluid mechanics creates an immersive experience that is hard to put down. Flynn, Son of Crimson, deserves recognition as a hidden gem, offering a compelling blend of pixel art aesthetics and gameplay depth. It's a must-play title for gamers looking for a rewarding and enjoyable experience. At number 7 we have Void Bastards, a game that blends first-person shooting, strategy, and humor in a spacefaring adventure. The game channels the essence of System Shock 2 and BioShock, while adding its unique flavor. In Void Bastards, you're a prisoner traversing the galaxy to please a quirky HR computer, hoping for eventual freedom. Gameplay involves navigating an FTL-style map interface, exploring enemy spaceships, looting, and escaping while dealing with hazards, stores, and hostile environments. The game introduces intriguing character progression. Your character possesses pre-existing perks, both positive and negative, persisting until death, affecting gameplay. While levels are partially procedurally generated, the core map remains consistent, allowing strategic planning. One highlight is the crafting system, standing out among similar mechanics. Crafting is consistent between devs, encouraging experimentation and growth. However, Void Bastards face issues with combat. Limited enemy variety can lead to repetitive battles. Some enemy designs like exploding foes may frustrate players. And the humor is subjective. The constant barrage of British slang and jokes may either entertain or annoy players. The comic book style visuals create an appealing world, and the FTL style space interface offers unique outcomes and events, adding depth to the gameplay. Despite its flaws, Void Bastards is compelling. Engaging progression, unique crafting, and rewarding exploration make it worth considering for fans of first-person shooters with a twist. Though combat can feel repetitive and the humor divisive, the game's strengths shine through. Void Bastards is a slightly messy first-person shooter with excellent weapons and a gorgeous art style, offering an enjoyable and unique gaming experience. At number 8 we have Ring of Pain, a game that offers a distinct blend of challenging gameplay, unique mechanics, and a healthy dose of frustration, combining elements of deck building and dungeon crawling. In Ring of Pain, you find yourself in a mysterious tower, and the narrative is cryptic. While there are a couple of characters, neither provides much lore, and their repetitive dialogues leave much to be desired. The core gameplay revolves around a deck of cards arranged in a circular pattern. Each card represents different elements, including enemies, stat boosts, items, potions, equipment, and doors. Your goal is to rotate these cards strategically, progressing through dungeons to reach the exit. The game's turn-based nature adds complexity, as you must navigate past various enemies with varying abilities. Your character's stats, such as attack, defense, speed, and clarity, play a crucial role in combat. The game's combat mechanics involve calculating the differences in stats between your character and enemies to determine damage dealt and taken. While you can use items and equipment to enhance your stats, some carry curses, introducing a risk and reward dynamic. Ring of Pain excels in its blend of luck and strategy. Each run unlocks new items and equipment for future attempts, offering a sense of progression. However, the game's difficulty often feels punishing, with challenging enemy encounters and frustrating situations. The reliance on luck can lead to situations where success or failure feels beyond your control. Despite its frustrating moments, Ring of Pain manages to captivate players with its unique gameplay loop. The game's mechanics, creepy art style, and overall execution make it a compelling experience. At number 9 we have Ikenfell, a game that whisks you away to the enchanting setting of a magical school, fulfilling childhood dreams of harnessing magic and embarking on a journey of self-discovery. You don't understand, he went to magic school! I just thought that was appropriate for this. As Mariette, a girl without magical abilities in search of her missing sister, Safina, you infiltrate the prestigious Ikenfell Magic School. The narrative unfolds, revealing secrets hidden beneath the surface, accompanied by a delightful ensemble cast of characters. The heart of Ikenfell lies in its compelling story and the camaraderie among its characters. Themes of hope and love permeate the game as friendships are forged amidst personal struggles. The writing is sharp, delivering precise plot points, humor, and poignant moments. The expressive environments and colorful pixel graphics breathe life into the game, telling a story beyond words. The game's aesthetics, including its graphics and soundtrack, elevate the experience. Exploration is a joy, and the music immerses you in the world. Vocal tracks add depth to the presentation. However, Ikenfell stumbles at its combat mechanics. The turn-based system with timed button presses lacks clarity and can be frustrating due to missed hits. Boss battles, despite clever designs, become tedious and predictable, marked by repetitive formulas and sluggish pacing. Ikenfell is overall a mixed bag. Its storytelling, characters, and presentation captivate, but gameplay falls short, burdened by uninspiring combat and pacing issues. If you can overlook these flaws, you'll find a charming adventure filled with heart and magic. At number 10 we have Fae Tactics, a turn-based strategy RPG that revitalizes and simplifies the typically lengthy tactical JRPG format. As Peony, you embark on a quest filled with elemental rock-paper-scissors dynamics, creature collecting, and combo attacks. The game strips away excessive menus, offering a fast-paced experience reminiscent of classics like Final Fantasy Tactics. Peony's journey starts with a broken-down motorcycle and leads to a world of witches, kingdoms, and ancient conflicts between humans and Fae. While the overarching narrative focuses on her search for her missing mother, it's the smaller, quirky stories within the game that often steal the spotlight. In battles, the game encourages you to establish routines before throwing curveballs your way. Elemental enemies, battlefield features, and traps keep encounters engaging and occasionally challenging. Adapting to these challenges become essential, and clever strategies often involve turning enemy traps against them. However, the game features frustrating protection missions, where friendly NPCs occasionally make questionable decisions, leading to failures. Customization options for characters are limited compared to similar games, like Disgaea, emphasizing strategic depth over complexity. Fae Tactics excels in offering streamlined combat experiences, without sacrificing depth. Battles are quick-paced, with passive abilities allowing you to focus on active decisions rather than navigating menus. The game's most satisfying moments come when you assemble the perfect team and execute precise strategies. While the story takes a backseat to combat, it introduces you to a lovable cast of characters and a vibrant world, filled with quirky creatures. Fae Tactics captures the nostalgia of collecting and bonding with these creatures while delivering enjoyable battles. In conclusion, Fae Tactics simplifies the tactics RPG genre, making it accessible and engaging. While it doesn't reinvent the wheel, its streamlined approach and charming character roster offer a delightful experience for strategy enthusiasts. At number 11 we have Signalis, an exceptional psychological sci-fi survival horror experience that pays homage to classics like Silent Hill while carving its own path. At first glance, Signalis feels familiar to fans of classic survival horror, complete with lo-fi PS1 inspired graphics. You explore interconnected rooms, solve logical and abstract puzzles, and confront various monsters while managing limited inventory space and healing resources. Combat in Signalis is resource limited and tense, encouraging strategic evasion and careful ammo management. Puzzles are cleverly designed, providing satisfying eureka moments. The game introduces a unique element with the radio tuner, which adds depth to its familiar mechanics. While mechanically similar to Resident Evil, Signalis leans more towards Silent Hill in its atmospheric approach. The story follows Elster, a lone technician android searching for her missing co-pilot in a metaphorical and potentially literal hell. The game excels in psychological horror, creating an emotionally charged narrative with an unreliable narrator. World building is a significant strength, with diaries and documents uncovering a dark and tragic universe. Despite its sci-fi settings, Signalis explores hauntingly human stories within a cruel society. This depth enriches the narrative, making it all the more compelling. The game's storytelling is intentionally fragmented, inviting interpretation and encouraging replayability to uncover secrets and alternate endings. While it draws inspiration from various resources, Signalis weaves these elements into something entirely new and captivating. The only notable issue is inventory management, which can feel fiddly at times. Nevertheless, Signalis stands as one of the best horror games out there, delivering tension, thought-provoking themes, and a unique blend of familiar inspirations. Just know that this bundle gives you a 25% off coupon, as opposed to the game itself. And that's all for this bundle. This indie bundle is amazing, with some awesome indie games by Humble Games. I would highly recommend it. Games that stood out to me are definitely Moonscars, Unsighted, Archvale, and Signalis. It's just a shame that Signalis is just a 25% off coupon, but it is still worth it. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe for more bundle content, and I look forward to connecting with you in the upcoming video.